Alright, just another day at the office here. This is your hobo son, uncle, brother, David, friend, cousin, whatever those words don't mean. Let's see if we got any money we can make here. No, I'm getting a haircut today, by the way.
Es el que les puse ahí, dile. Okay, it's ready.
Okay, thank you so much.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, and you as well.
Thank you.
Picked up this order here at McDonald's. This is southern Kansas City area, and it's really, really nice. What I mean by that is it's really, really white. And I'm not kidding. It's the freaking truth. I just went from California, New Mexico, Colorado, and I just came across from Kansas here to Kansas City for 5 months or so, 7 months, lost track. And yeah, I'm afraid the truth is that the areas that are almost all white are really nice, pleasant people to deal with, clean, not too much stupid people driving on the road. And California and New Mexico and Colorado, let's just say it's the opposite of all of that. So anyway, yeah, Hobo David here. You remember when, let's see, hey, you know what, I'm a hobo. But, so what? You know, I'm kind of tired, not tired, I'm done. Like when people say, I'm done, okay, I'm done. People say literally, and they don't really mean what that word means. However, the word hobo, I don't know the etymology of that word. I think it'd be interesting to discover. From Hoboken, perhaps? There's no reason to invest in the future right now. Or in a community or any of that stuff. You know better. A wonderful neighborhood. And of course, there's no telling what's going on in the minds and the souls of people who live in these homes. Wow. Wouldn't it be something to just stay in one of these houses and grow up? To know your neighbors? This little kid's got his bike out. He's not worried about it getting stolen. Alright, so let's do another drop off here. This will be about $8 more. Wow, so that's 17 degrees Fahrenheit. And doesn't look that cold. I mean, it doesn't look that cold, but it's not that cold. It doesn't feel that cold. I think it got down to a wind chill of -6 degrees last night. And, you know, a lot of people would think that's probably a pretty chilly temperature to be sleeping in your car. But honestly, you know, it isn't really that bad in a nice concealed spot. And like you want to try to be facing uphill. So here's just a little spot. I'm just going to go chill for a little bit. So you want to be facing uphill because that way you're already in like kind of a naturally reclined position. I'll just get my little pillow here. This little camping blanket. You know, just snug as a hobo in his car. And just kind of tuck in for the night and be all set. You know, and then if it gets cold, like, you want to crack the window just a little bit. Like just a sliverish of a sliver. In that zip code, oh, you only drive that kind of car? You know, anybody who cares about any of that isn't even a human being. All that those types of people are, they are machines that scan their surveillance area looking for signs of either resources or lack of resources. If someone respects themselves anymore, so they can't even respect each other. And that's the world we live in. You see, we don't even have human beings anymore. Right? People are machines. I mean, they're integrated with these devices, this thing I'm recording with right now. So black people have a real sense of compassion. I know this from extensive experience with black people because, growing up in suburban Detroit for one thing. But I don't think most of you know this, but did you know that I was at a Salvation Army homeless facility in Beaumont, Texas? The game is who's better. And that's it. Here's the rules. I must be better than everyone else that I encounter. Because if I'm not better than everyone else that I encounter, that means that I'm less than everyone that I encounter. So therefore, even if I, in my heart, know that whatever criteria it is that I'm comparing myself to anyone else, it doesn't even matter if I authentically feel and know it to be true. It's that it has to be projected to be true, and therefore it's a simulacra. There's that word again. Simulacra is our culture. Everything is a simulation. What I'm getting at is that this world is a simulation, and it's not. I'm not even talking about like the multiverse theory or anything like that. I'm not talking about like this being like the holodeck on Star Trek, that kind of simulation. I'm saying in physical terms, the world that we experience is all a simulation. People pretending to be something they're not, doing things they're not actually doing. So then when you get to a point where somebody points it out and puts a mirror in front of your face and says the truth, it's an offense. It's an offensive act to point out the authenticity and the inauthenticity of the reality of our lives. Because as soon as the code gets cracked and that spell gets broken, and people have to face the fact that their lives are meaningless wastes of time. To be better than other people. As in, that's the only way to ever, because it doesn't come from inside, and it doesn't come from inside because people don't have God.